The PS5 lineup for 2026 is already taking shape, with a mix of recently released titles and major projects still on the way. Some games have started making their mark early, while others are building strong anticipation ahead of launch. Let's check out these upcoming platform-exclusive titles.
Hey, name's Tommy.
Docked is a realistic simulation where players run daily operations at Port Wake while rebuilding a damaged family business. The gameplay revolves around operating heavy machinery, unloading cargo, transporting materials, and maintaining equipment under tight deadlines. Players also manage contracts, logistics chains, and infrastructure upgrades to keep the port profitable. Progress depends on careful vehicle control and smart investment decisions that gradually expand the port's capacity and improve overall efficiency.
We're the crew that's gotta keep it running. You just had to play the song, didn't you?
Friends, this day has long been in the making.
Norse Oath of Blood is a turn-based tactics game set in Viking Age Norway where players guide the exiled warrior Gunnar as he rebuilds his settlement and strengthens his forces. Gameplay combines strategic grid-based combat with village management, requiring careful positioning, unit synergy, and terrain use during battles. Players recruit and upgrade warriors, assign villagers to key roles, gather resources, and expand buildings to unlock stronger equipment and improve the settlement's long-term stability.
I've sworn to avenge my father, to destroy Steinar for his treachery.
I shall crack your skull and use your brains to grease my sword!
You told me that when I was strong, when I was ready, you would join me. I would fight Steinar with my bare hands. And nothing, neither you, nor the gods, nor Ragnarok itself could stand in my way!
We will see who is still standing at this day's end!
We must stand united, for even a hero cannot win alone.
Age of Empires 2DE, The Last Chieftains, adds new strategy content built around medieval South America, introducing 3 playable civilizations with distinct units and technologies. Gameplay expands with fresh campaigns that combine traditional real-time strategy combat, base building, and resource management. Each faction brings different tactical options for both solo scenarios and competitive matches, while the new units and abilities encourage players to adjust familiar build orders and battlefield tactics to stay effective.
Time, but one day we will take back what is ours.
There is no turning back. I can only hope that I chose the right side. Nothing good comes from mistaking men for gods.
This is all hell could marshal forth.
Diablo II Resurrected, Infernal Edition, expands the classic action RPG with a new Warlock class, additional items, and updated endgame challenges. Gameplay continues to center on fast-paced hack-and-slash combat, deep skill trees, and powerful item synergies that shape character builds. Players battle through the dark world of Sanctuary solo or in cooperative play, while quality of life improvements such as a loot filter and improved stash management, streamlined progression, and long-term character development Nioh 3 continues the Dark Samurai action RPG series with combat built around switching between samurai and ninja styles during battles against powerful yokai. Gameplay combines fast, skill-based melee encounters with character progression and equipment management. Players fight through dangerous regions filled with hostile enemies while adapting their tactics through weapon choices and abilities. Success depends on precise timing, stance control, and smart use of each combat style to handle increasingly demanding encounters. Avowed is a first-person fantasy RPG set in the living lands of the Pillars of Eternity universe, where players act as an envoy investigating a spreading magical plague. Gameplay combines flexible combat using guns, magic, swords, and axes with deep character customization and party-based progression. Large open zones encourage methodical questing and companion interaction, while the Anniversary Update adds New Game Plus, additional playable races, and the quarterstaff weapon to expand build variety and long-term replay value.
Don't rush into danger too quickly.
I got this.
Watch this!
Alkahest is an action-adventure RPG set in a grounded medieval setting where melee combat and environmental interaction drive moment-to-moment gameplay. Players control a young noble seeking to build a reputation while investigating rising goblin threats across detailed locations. Combat allows creative use of surroundings alongside weapons and alchemical tools, while the alchemy system supports crafting mixtures that can be thrown, applied, or consumed, adding flexible problem-solving options throughout combat and character progression.
It's all down to this, Delta Team. Put Phobos down.
Rainbow Six Siege Final Mission introduces a narrative-driven update tied to Operation Silent Hunt, adding Solid Snake as a fast attacker alongside new competitive modes. The content highlights a high-stakes 4v4 format, map modernizations, and returning locations such as Calypso Casino. Gameplay continues to revolve around tactical team coordination, operator abilities, and destructible environments, while the seasonal editions aim to refresh match variety and expand strategic options for both casual and competitive play.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
Game over, Phobos.
Mission accomplished, Delta Team. Rainbow may be closing, but no one else could have done this. We stopped the Carries Legion. What comes next is out of our hands.
Global safety concerns continue to rise following a recent string of terrorist attacks on central intelligence facilities. So far, no government agency has been able to provide a...
Must be bad if you're calling me.
Allie's already on its way. We need you, Bishop.
Marathon is a PvPvE extraction shooter set on the abandoned colony of Tau Ceti 4, where players control cybernetic runners competing for valuable loot. Gameplay revolves around entering hostile zones, scavenging resources, fighting rival teams and AI forces, then extracting safely to keep collected gear. Players customize builds using runner shells, weapons, and implants, while faction contracts and seasonal progression expand long-term power. Success depends on preparation, situational awareness, and smart risk management during each run.
That's not fair.
1348X Voto is a cinematic third-person action-adventure set in late medieval Italy where players control Aida, a young knight seeking to rescue someone close to her. Gameplay centers on sword combat inspired by historical European martial arts, with players switching between one-handed and two-handed stances to handle different threats. Progression includes unlocking new combos through skill books and customizing weapons, while detailed locations and collectible items support steady character growth and combat mastery.
So, you're the young knight who's brought chaos to this camp.
I seek word of a young postulant. She was kidnapped from my town by your men. You murder. You kidnap. I take no pleasure in bloodshed, yet your actions demand it.
When the pestilence came, he turned his back on us all. Do you have any idea how hard it is to feed a family, little lord?
I swore an oath of justice.
Do you believe I enjoy doing the things I've done?
Trust me.
Acts of Blood is a third-person beat-em-up set in the dystopian city of Bandapa, where players control Hendra in a revenge-driven story. Gameplay centers on fast hand-to-hand combat against waves of enemies, supported by melee weapons, firearms, and environmental interactions. Players can chain attacks, blocks, and counters while using parkour movement to reposition during fights. Progression includes boss encounters and outfit customization that adds variety without changing the core combat loop. Aphelion is a cinematic sci-fi action-adventure where players control astronaut Ariane as she searches a frozen alien planet for her injured partner, Thomas. Gameplay combines traversal tools such as grappling and climbing with stealth sequences against a persistent hostile threat. Players switch perspectives between the two astronauts, gathering clues and surviving harsh conditions. Progress depends on careful movement, environmental awareness, and smart use of limited equipment while uncovering the mystery behind the crash.
In there too. Oh, my scan is getting something. Could that be these magnetic lines?
Orion. I don't know what this is, but it changes everything. Thomas Cross to unknown base. ESA-led mission Hope 1 in distress after emergency landing. No luck here either. The main power's offline. There. The fence is broken. That's my way in. Okay then, let's have a look. Someone engaged the manual shutdown here. Bingo!
But this one doesn't react to any of the frequencies. The magnetic line seems corrupted. Maybe I should follow it upstream to see what's going on. Did I just fix that line? Let's see if the other node reacts to the scanner now. It's responding now.
No signs of life, but something's wrong here. Yeah, that's locked. What's the code here? Looks like they left in a hurry. The first crew on Persephone. I thought that was supposed to be us. Anybody home?
Thomas, I can see that light reflection. It can't be far now. Another close call. If I fall here, no one will ever find me. I hope I won't regret this, but it seems like the only way. Holy shit. One step at a time. Shit.
The great Silkovsky once said.
Atomic Heart 2 returns to the retro-futuristic, alternate history setting with a larger focus on story-driven action and expanded role-playing systems. Gameplay builds on the original formula by combining glove abilities with melee and ranged weapons, allowing dual-hand combat options during encounters. Players interact with a wider range of activities while progressing through a global-scale narrative featuring new and returning characters. Character growth and combat flexibility play a central role in adapting to increasingly dangerous threats.
The dawn of a new era. The era of Atomic Heart 2.
Because order doesn't show up unless someone performs it into place.
Blackwood is a cinematic third-person action game set in 2012 New York, where players balance life as a DVD store owner with work as a contract assassin. Gameplay mixes responsive gunplay, grounded melee combat, and contextual takedowns that use the environment during fights. Between missions, players manage the shop, customize the apartment, and handle light RPG elements tied to the dual identity structure. Progress relies on combat efficiency and how well players maintain both sides of the character's life.
Is bored.
Want me to entertain it?
Please don't.
I've got the counter.
All right.
Let's see. Thanks for stopping by. I'm stepping out. Help the counter. I'll need more ammo before heading out. Man, I'm screwed with how much money I spend.
Untitled John Wick is a third-person action title built around cinematic gun-fu combat that combines martial arts with precise shooting. Players take control of John Wick in a story set before the events referenced in the films, engaging in close-quarters fights, tactical encounters, and driving sequences. The gameplay design emphasizes fluid movement, environmental awareness, and rhythmic combat flow, aiming to recreate the character's signature fighting style through responsive controls and tightly choreographed encounters.
He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
Yeah.
May! You there? I don't like this.
Cthulhu. The Cosmic Abysses is a narrative-driven adventure where players investigate a silent mining station deep in the Pacific Ocean as occult agent Nioh. Gameplay centers on first-person investigation, puzzle-solving, and decision-making while managing the character's sanity under cosmic influence. With support from an AI companion, players gather clues, navigate the sunken city of R'lyeh, and uncover branching story paths. Progress depends on observation, logical thinking, and careful handling of increasingly disturbing discoveries.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Marvel's Wolverine is a standalone action-adventure centered on Logan, featuring close-quarters combat built around his claws, healing ability, and aggressive fighting style. The gameplay is expected to emphasize fast melee encounters, cinematic set pieces, and story-driven progression within the same continuity as Insomniac's Spider-Man titles. Players will confront enemies such as Mystique, Omega Red, and the Sentinels, with the design aiming to highlight Wolverine's brutality, mobility, and survivability during intense combat situations.
Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Simon, doesn't do me. You can't stay in this room forever.
Silent Hill Townfall is a first-person psychological horror game where players control Simon Ordell as he returns to the fog-covered island of St. Amelia to uncover buried secrets. Gameplay mixes tense evasion, limited combat encounters, and narrative-driven puzzles that gradually reveal the mystery. Players use tools such as the CRTV device to detect unstable signals and gather clues. Progress depends on careful resource use, observation, and survival against threats hidden within the isolated town.
I woke up in the water again. This time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
you can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Supreme Experiment is an atmospheric first-person action-adventure set in a future where intelligent machines control the abandoned surface of Earth. Players descend from the Spire cities to investigate why automated systems stop supplying humanity. Gameplay combines FPS combat, environmental investigation, and terminal hacking while navigating hostile machine-controlled areas. A fractured reality system tied to a neural implant introduces a parallel dimension, adding layered discovery and requiring careful observation to uncover the deeper truth.
A new species, trying to survive, fighting for scraps, searching for truth. An abandoned, poisoned wasteland, crawling with creatures beyond imagination. Down here, humans don't belong. For those who left the city, it's a one-way ticket. They go for a reason. This evolution of the machines was not random. There's something vast behind it. And it's coming for everyone, not just the machines. The people in the cities don't know it yet. But soon they will.
Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG that follows Soul, a warrior racing against time while hunted by assassins and entangled in a larger conspiracy. Gameplay centers on fast martial arts combat, supported by a wide weapon system and customizable phantom edges that shape fighting styles. Players defeat powerful enemies to acquire new techniques and expand their arsenal. Progress relies on mastering precise combos, adapting weapon choices, and surviving increasingly demanding encounters.
No one goes near that place, at least not anymore, but you. If my darkness fortune.
I knew it. You'd never break so easily. But why did you come back?
The Order's blades are coming. They failed once, but they won't fail again.
Please, take it. Save our people. The girl's nothing but a shell now. She'll never be the same.
You broke my blade. But we broke your spirit.
Phantom is movement, striking from where none expect. Blade is breath. We channel it into steel, turning any blade into a divine weapon. When Phantom and Blade unite, no enemy stands.
trip through Godstone, we will discover how everything on the island has been frozen in time.
The Occultist is a first-person narrative thriller where players control paranormal investigator Alan Rebels as he searches for his missing father on the abandoned island of Godstone. Gameplay centers on investigation, puzzle solving, and stealth while avoiding hostile supernatural entities. Alan's mystical pendulum serves as the main tool for interacting with the environment and uncovering hidden clues. Progress depends on observation, careful movement, and logical problem-solving while navigating the island's occult mysteries.
What makes you uneasy is not the sound of the thunder itself, but the silence that precedes it. We want Godstone to feel like that silence, the uneasiness that no one expects to find in beauty. Each area of the island brings you closer to a different feeling. For example, the orphanage to anger, and these feelings reflect the character of the creatures that inhabit that area. Each environment has been created to make you feel that.
We want players to experience the story through Alan's eyes.
The player can feel the game like they are on the island, living the things that Alan is living, discovering it based on their own investigations and experiences, just as a detective like Alan would do. The player's experiences directly influence their exploration throughout the course of the story.
We want to make the player part of the story instead of a mere spectator.
It makes the experience more personal because every player connects the pieces of the story.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Dark Mass is a first-person psychological horror set entirely underwater, where players control deep-sea explorer Alice as she investigates a mysterious sunken manor. Gameplay combines environmental puzzle solving, vertical underwater navigation, and stealth while avoiding a hostile presence bound to the ruins. Players communicate with Alice's brother through a walkie-talkie system while uncovering the manor's past. Progress depends on careful decision-making and observation, with choices influencing how the story concludes.
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Decadent is a story-driven first-person shooter that puts players in the role of John Lorne, a great war veteran turned occultist searching for his missing son. Gameplay mixes firearm combat, environmental investigation, and survival elements while managing a sanity system that can trigger hallucinations and panic effects. Players scavenge and customize weapons, including occult variants, while navigating dangerous Arctic regions and strange anomalies that can reward careful risk-taking or punish poor decisions.
You look like someone who could use my wares. These are dangerous parts, after all.
Well, let me see.
Ah, you have a good eye. Top of the line. We'll blow ahead clean.
You! Here! No! No! What have I done? This is not happening. What is this place? Keep it together, Lorne. Find a way out. Finally! Carter, this is not the time. I'm rather busy.
Do not believe what you see.
Bullcrap! You won't get her this time! I won't let you! Let her go! Don't be afraid. You're safe now. I saved you. What the?
Tenebris, Maledictum, Aeternum, Morte!